Hola Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Sagittarius for the middle of November and moving forward? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have for Sagittarius would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. What do you see? What do they need to know? Sagittarius has already had 3 cards come out. I'm not really looking at them yet. And what do you see in regards to how they will be moving forward out of the middle of November? Alrighty. Okay, so general energies are starting off with a Hierophant reverse, which is a card of Taurus. And what I feel that I'm getting in regards to that, you did not want to commit to something. It could have been a person. You kind of decided, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be, I don't want the restrictions or the rules of a relationship. I want to do things my way. I want to go my own way. Okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be an institution. It could be a workplace, for instance, and you're just deciding that the rules that they have are a little too rigid for you. You kind of see things a different way. You have original ideas that you would like to employ. They aren't on board for it, so you're kind of letting them know this isn't for me, okay? So it's kind of like rebelling against what's traditional, what's conventional, and wanting to kind of do things your way, okay? The challenge is, and I'm kind of skipping ahead here because I'm seeing this. Okay, so the challenge here is the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. And I feel as though whatever you intended to do or however you thought that you could do it better, I think that's problematic for you, okay? So I feel like you thought you could improve on a situation, or you thought that you could improve on yourself, or you could kind of make something happen. And it almost like if I just worked at it, if I work at it, it'll be fine. Something will become of it and I will eventually have success. Since it's in the challenge position, it's telling me that this is not the case, okay? No matter how hard you apply yourself or whatever you're trying to do, your vision that you had back here, or your, utopia that you had, or just like how you kind of saw things being, and isn't coming through for you no matter how hard you apply yourself. So I feel that's going to be problematic in the middle of November. It's not kind of yielding any results or yielding whatever you had kind of dreamed or foresaw how things were going to kind of be. Now, it's interesting enough, the advice here, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I actually get from this, hold off from saying things, okay? And I don't know why they're saying this, but I'm getting from this, if you have something to say, you might want to keep it to yourself for the time being. Because if you just come out and say what's on your mind, I don't think it's going to work out well for you. And you guys are kind of known for being very blunt, very candid. Take 3 deep breaths before you say something, because they're saying you should really hold back from your opinion, your view, being vocal about it or expressing anything. So does everything you think, does it need to be said? Would probably be another context to kind of put that into, okay? Because I feel like people aren't going to be receptive to it, because they're going to think if you do come out and you say what you're thinking or what have you, it's going to come across negative, like you're gossiping, you need attention, you're manipulating a situation, or that it isn't fair what you're saying. So people are going to have opinions about what you're saying, and they're going to matter. So just hold off in regards to whatever you wanted to say. Moving forward, I see the Judgment card, so I do see you really having this clarity in regards to how you're going to move forward. And it might be because everything that kind of happened here, it didn't necessarily work out the way that you thought it would. So now, as you move, as you move forward for the middle of November, you're saying to yourself, you know what, I need to have a different perspective here. I really need to look at things for what they really are, judge them for what they really are, get some sort of clarity in regards to that, kind of release my regrets in regards to how it didn't work out, and then make a choice and definitively move forward, okay? So it's almost judging yourself, being open to absolution. so that you can come up with a definitive direction to move forward. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's start pulling clarifiers. Why is this Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here in reverse for Sagittarius? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, I feel like, and you guys have this really expansive vision. I mean, you know, you're very, you have, you look at things as a very broad horizon, expansive vision. I mean, very optimistic. And I feel as though, you know, whatever this is, where you're saying, you know what, I can do this better, or it can be done better, and I don't want to do it the way that you want to do it. I want to do it this way. You know, I want to do it independently, my own way, or what have you. Sun card in the upright, you know, indicates to me that you really have all the faith that this is going to work out your way, and it's going to really bring you a lot of joy. It's going to be really fulfilling. It's going to be the end of, you know, a bad situation or what have you. So, and it's just going to pick up energy and continue to spread and radiate and what have you. So you really do have sort of an idealistic kind of view, I feel like, in regards to this. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, Chariot card in reverse. So yeah, I mean, as hard as you're working, it's not working out. It's not getting where you want to go. Chariot card in reverse is a card of Cancer, and I feel as though, you know, in theory, whatever you were thinking back here was really great, but in practice, it's not working out. You can't seem to steer it in the direction you want it to go, and you can't kind of make it come to fruition. And you're starting to feel really helpless too, and you feel like you want to give up because of it, okay? Because it did seem like it was really great at the time, but practically it doesn't seem to be quite working out. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the upright. So what I'm getting in regards to this is pretty much what I said. Whatever you're, well, I mean, let me go back to this about, you know, fear of expressing yourself and what have you, and saying something, and kind of hold off on that. Because whatever you're going to say, or whatever you want to blurt out, and I feel like it's in response to this, okay? I don't feel like people are going to give it credence. I don't feel like they're going to, you know, believe you, and I think that's going to frustrate you more than anything else. So with the Ace of Swords in the upright, they're saying choose a new direction. Figure out a new way to go with this, because this way that you're thinking of doing, or whatever actions or whatever you feel like saying, we know that's not going to work. So they're saying it's time to use your intelligence and your power to move forward in a different direction, a very clear different direction from what you're what you want to happen, okay, or what you were going to say. So yeah, be careful of that. All right, so can't emphasize that enough. Why is the Judgment card here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Four of Swords in the upright. Okay, so you're going to chill for a little while. So not only are you going to judge yourself, you're going to take yourself out of things for a little while. You're going to have a little time to regroup and re-energize, a little bit of downtime. Some of you might go on sabbatical, go someplace where you can just have seclusion and you can have peace, and just really kind of think things out. Sometimes the Four of Swords for me can be therapy or counseling of some sort. So some of you might actually be seeking that. So that you can kind of judge things correctly and how you're going to move forward. Because I think back here you didn't judge things correctly. I think you were larger than life. You thought it was going to work out. It didn't end up happening. You said something about it, or you didn't say anything about it. Sorry, you're thinking about saying something about it, and they're saying hold off from doing that. Take it in another direction. I feel like it's like stand down. Don't feel like you have to put in any more energy into this or push it forward. Just stand down and kind of let it be for right now. And then, which is pretty much what you're doing here. You're just kind of, regrouping to figure out how to approach this once you kind of get back at it. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Make sure you click on the link below for your mid-month extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there. Make sure you put up your 2022 sun moon readings requests in the comments. I think there's like 30 more requests that are out. I'm doing them as quickly as I can. While you're waiting, check out my 2021 sun moon predictions that are still in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Don't forget Instant Go, it's phasing out. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, Sagittarius, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.